Hello everyone, Renee here. Welcome to this week's Pick a Card reading. This reading's for the week of September 17th to roughly the 24th, 2023. All you need to do is choose one of these three cards. Which one do you feel drawn to right now? Is it card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3? Once you've made up your mind, you can click the timestamps below, fast forward to your reading. And as always, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great week. Hello Group 1, how are you? So let's see where your first card is for this week. Your first message comes from the Blue Heron, and it reads, make a stand for what you believe in and do what feels right in spite of any judgment or disapproval from others. All right? So the Blue Heron's message to you is to take a stand for what you believe in this week. Let's draw you a second card, and this is from my homemade, handcrafted oracle card deck. All right, I like this one for you. So it looks like this. And the message here is creative, for you to be creative this week in all that you do. Maybe be creative in problem solving, be creative at work, within the home. Anything to do with creativity, let yours flow, open yours up this week, Group 1. Okay, so now let's delve into the tarot and see what else I can tell you about your week. All right, we have 6 of Swords, 10 of Swords, the 7 of Coins, the King of Cups, and we have the Ace of Cups. All right, Group 1. So let's take a look at these. Now the swords here tell us that at the beginning of the week, you're going to have some kind of a mental challenge, conflict. There's a sense of a transition here. It looks like maybe it's a transition from a period of feeling overwhelmed, betrayed. There is a sense of something ending and something else beginning. Yeah, and it looks like it has to do with money, work, possibly your health. There's kind of a fresh start. It's a slow start, but it's a fresh start. So if you're having any money issues or health issues, just know that a change is coming. There is improvement in those areas this week, okay? So kind of hang in there the first couple of days this week, and things will get better by midweek is what it looks like. We do have King of Cups here, which is usually Scorpio, but can be Pisces or Cancer. This might be representing you. It might be representing a love interest because of this Ace of Cups. Let's draw on that. We have the Empress. Let's do one more. And the Knight of Coins. Okay, so what this looks like to me is maybe a relationship that has moved slowly, but it's there, okay? It's solid. There's a foundation being built here with this relationship. It might have been a long time coming. It might be something that you've expected to happen, but it's taken a little bit longer than you've wanted it to take. Just know that it is happening this week. It is maybe moving to the next level, such as moving in together, saying I love you, saying, hey, let's be a couple, let's be monogamous, or coming to some kind of agreement about the relationship. But know that it does look like it could be a soul connection, whoever this person is. Maybe the person is the King of Cups, or maybe this is you. Either way, despite the zodiac signs, doesn't even matter if you're a fire sign or your love interest is a fire sign. The King of Cups is someone who is open and willing to have a relationship. Their heart is on their sleeve. They're giving you their heart kind of on a platter, okay? So all good news there in regards to relationships. Let's draw maybe 1 or 2 more. See if there's anything else I need to tell you about your week. And pardon me if I sniffle. I have a little bit of a head cold right now. Okay. We have the Devil. I kind of feel like it belongs there. And we have the Fool. So I feel like that's kind of speaking of your fears. And with all of those swords, they are mental fears. So you're fearing the worst. You're going into this week with kind of a pessimistic attitude, but please hang in there. Know that things are improving with money, with health, and also with a relationship. All right. And also we have the card here, the first card that's talking about making a stand for what you believe in. Despite what others might think or say, you may have to make a stand for yourself, for your opinions, or for your health or money. You might have to make a stand in the area of a relationship or some kind of romantic relationship. So keep that in mind. And know that your creativity is high this week. So use your creative gifts to your advantage this week, Group 1. Whether it's to problem solve, whether it's to figure out a way to get through the first 2 tough days this week mentally. Maybe you want to meditate. Maybe you want to do something creative to keep yourself busy so that you're not obsessing about something that you're worried about. So just incorporate your creativity this week. And let's draw you a few words of wisdom as well to wrap up your week, Group 1. Okay, so we have beautiful. We have kind. We have strong and remember. And we have encourage. Okay? So maybe you need to encourage yourself and remind yourself. Remember how beautiful, kind, and strong that you are. And your strength will get you through the tough days. And before you know it, you'll be able to, breathe a sigh of relief. And things will look a little bit better. There is improvement in several areas of your life. And don't forget your strength in standing up for what you believe in. Okay? I hope this helps you, and I hope you have a great week. Bye. Hello, Group 2. How are you? So let's see what your first card is for this week. So your first card is a message from the boar, or pig, and it reads, face your problems head on with confidence and courage, and you will emerge victorious. I love this. So face your problems head on and have confidence and courage, and you will persevere. What a great message. Now we're going to draw a card from my hands-on homemade deck, which is thick, so it's hard to shuffle the regular way. Okay, I kind of like this one for you. And it is, well, there's 2 here. I guess we'll use 2. All right, we're going with it. So for you, we have nourish and we have ground. So let's take a look at this one first. So this is nourish, nourishing your soul. What do you need to be happy? Nourishing your body. Look at all the images I incorporated in this collage art here. What do you need for nourishment this week, Group 2? And you get a bonus card. You have ground, or being grounded, getting out in nature, being amongst animals and vegetation and the greenery. So get outside this week. Maybe that's what you need to nourish your soul, is to get outside this week. That would make sense, right? All right. Obviously, for you, there is green, lots of green. So I'd say lots of healing, lots of nature this week that will help to nourish you. Green's the color of the heart chakra, and nature is healing. All right, let's get into the tarot. We have Ace of Wands. What a great way to start off your week, Group 2. We have Knight of Wands. We have the Queen of Wands. We have the Page of Wands. Oh my gosh, so much fire energy. And the Tower. Okay. Lots of fire energy this week. Lots of action. Lots of creativity. possibly a lot of sociability, being sociable, social, hanging out, talking, conversations, that type of thing. Ace of Wands brings a new beginning and a fresh start in all of those areas, whether it's sociable or creative or starting a business. It's a fresh start. Knight of Wands is kind of saying this is in general just the week to take action. It's the week to begin something new. If you're thinking about learning a new skill, this is the week. If you're thinking about launching something, this is the week. If you're thinking about being brave and sending a text to that person, this is the week. And you are being seen here as the Queen of Wands. So she is sociable. She's very charming, very smart. She's very fun to be around. She's very fiery. She's also a great hostess. So you might want to think about being a leader in a group setting, or maybe hosting a party or some kind of get-together. Page of Wands brings messages. So let's draw on a few of these wands here and see what else I can get. All right, King of Coins. So I feel like this might be telling you that there's a beneficial partnership happening here between you and someone being seen as the King of Coins. It could be someone who, you might be the creative side of it. They might be good at managing money and numbers and planning and that type of thing. And then we have Page of Wands with the Nine of Swords, and then the Eight of Coins. So what this communication is bringing into you, Group 2, seems to be some kind of a solution to a problem that's been causing you anxiety. Okay, this is the solution, the Eight of Coins. This is the plan of action. This is the work that's being planned out step by step so that it can be successful. All right. We have the Tower. Now the Tower can sometimes get a bad rap. It is the destructive form of chaos in a sense, but it's necessary. It levels things out so that there can be a rebuild. So maybe this week is just full of endings and beginnings. There's also an important choice that you have to make about this ending. And it's between the Fool and the Queen of Coins. The Fool might be taking a risk, and the Queen of Coins might be signifying being very careful with money. Which path would be best, to take a risk or to be very careful with money? Page of Coins, I mean, that's kind of good. They're both good. Honestly, I would say trust your intuition. Whatever feels right to you, Group 2, will probably be successful. If you want to start something brand new and it seems kind of risky, it looks like it would pay off in the long run. If you want to be a little bit more frugal and careful with your money and take your time planning things, there is great success with that as well. This Queen of Swords always reminds me of Joan of Arc, and maybe that's what the reference is, according to the creator of the deck. That's possible, I suppose. But, you know, the energy here is essentially that of the Emperor, or like the Queen of Swords, along with the Queen of Wands. There's the fiery energy here. I get some very smart energy, intelligent energy, that you're making good choices, that this launch or this new beginning, whatever it is going to pay off in the long run. It's going to be very successful. It's kind of what I'm feeling psychically, so hopefully that makes sense to you. But don't forget to laugh. Don't forget to have fun. Don't forget to nourish your soul and get out in nature. Get away from the mental. Get out in nature. And yeah, just be brave. Be like the Queen of Swords here. Be very brave and face your problems head on, and don't be afraid of them. Don't get anxious about them with the Nine of Swords energy. Just face them head on and solve them as best you can. And I think everything should be fine. Let's draw you a few words of wisdom to wrap up your reading. All right, so we will do 5, and we have morning. We have whole. We have almost. We have wish. And we have energy. There we go. All right. So maybe you have most of your energy this week in the morning. Maybe it's saying, your wishes are going to come true or almost come true completely. And know that you are whole. You are whole. Your life might feel more whole or wholehearted after this week. You might feel more fulfilled. Okay? So I hope this helps you, and I hope you have a great week. Bye. All right, group 3, let's see what your first card is for this week. Your first card is the Goose with a message of take time to rest and recuperate rather than continuing your striving. Okay? So take time to rest and recuperate rather than continuing your striving. So this might be a week or at least a day or two this week. Maybe you would want to just take a break. Okay? If possible. We're going to draw also a card from my handmade deck. And we'll go with this one. And it is love. So love is going to be a theme for you this week, group 3. Probably romantic love. That's the intention of this card that I created here. All right, let's get into the tarot. Maybe you get to take a break with your loved one this week. Maybe you get to take a little vacation with a loved one this week. All right, so we have the Three of Wands, the Moon, the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and we have the Empress. All right, group 3, let's take a look at these cards. All right, let's see what this Three of Wands is bringing you. King of Cups, the Lovers. So this is about love. Right out of the gate. I mean, we have the soulmate card here right in the middle, the Ace of Cups. So that's going to be a theme this week, a main theme, which we already knew from the Oracle card. But what this looks like to me is that you're planning a future with your loved one. And either you or the person that you are involved with is being seen as the King of Cups. If you're not in a relationship, this could mean someone is entering your life that will potentially be a romantic interest. All right? Doesn't really matter about the zodiac sign too much in this case because it does have to do with love and romance, which are cups. But could be a Scorpio, maybe Pisces, Cancer, or you might be a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. But yeah, essentially you're looking into the far distance with each other and you're making plans. So we have the Moon. So there's something that's been hidden from you or something that might be a little bit surprising the first half of the week. And it's a good thing, okay? There's someone helping you out or there's good news coming your way in regards to money. This could mean being accepted for a loan. It might mean getting a job. It might mean getting an advance on your paycheck because, you're pinching pennies. It might mean someone close to you lending you some money that's desperately needed right now. But whatever it is, it's something that has made you feel defeated, but this is kind of a happy surprise. It's good news. And then we have that soulmate card right in the middle. I'll just leave that as it is because we already have the theme of love here. We've got Knight of Swords, which for me, coincidentally, can mean the knight in shining armor. So that's kind of the energy that I'm getting. And I will add that although there is the lover romantic energy here, for some of you, it might not be a romantic person kind of coming to your rescue here to lend you money, to give you advice or whatever. It might be a soul sister or a soul brother or a literal family member or a really good friend that's just kind of really right by your side this week when you need them. And that's wonderful as well. Okay? We have Empress energy. Let's draw on that. We have the Eight of Coins. And the King of Swords. Okay, so this feels like creative energy in regards to business or work. So you're doing your work, you've maybe solved a problem very creatively, and the King of Swords, I feel, is probably a superior of yours, maybe at work, your boss, or someone you look up to and respect. Could be a female, doesn't have to be a male. And so you're doing the work in some way that is very pleasing to them. So they're looking at you with high regard or high respect this week because of a job well done. Okay? And of course, I'm noticing a lot of red here, which is the love. Let's draw maybe one more tarot card and see what I can tell you, what else I can tell you. But yeah, red is really jumping out at me. That's that root chakra. It can be the color of love, that ruby red, passion. Yeah. Excuse me. We have the Tower. Okay, the Tower is the destruction before a new beginning. And maybe, I feel like for you, because the Tower came up in another reading. I think group 2s, might have been group 1s. But it's different for you because I feel like you've been going through a Tower moment, like for a long time, where everything in your life is like destructing or deconstructing so that you can build a better life for yourself. And it's been kind of a slow process, a little bit painful, but I feel like that's why you need rest this week. That's why you need support, because this is kind of the end of the end. And now it's time to rebuild. And part of that rebuilding involves you remaining close or being close to another person in particular. Okay, I hope this makes sense for some of you. Let's get a little more clarity to wrap up your reading, and we're going to draw some words of wisdom. We'll draw like 5 of these and see what we get. So we have, look at that, the first one is romance. We have inspire. We have, sorry, some of these are like adjectives and stuff. Winter. We have always. And we have here. Very interesting. So maybe it's saying that this person who supports you will always be here for you, will always be there for you. And they inspire you, and maybe you inspire them, and it's romantic. And something about the winter, maybe it moves to the next level in the winter. Maybe you met last winter, or during a winter season years ago, maybe you met, and now you're finally together. But take a look at the words, take a screenshot if you need to, and they will mean what they mean to you specifically. So I hope this reading helps you, Group 3, and I hope you have a great week.